Before we start, a couple of notes. If you're trying for a Darwin Award nomination, you may want to fast forward through this section. Never do this with a hot engine. Always use eye protection. Do not smoke while performing maintenance on a fuel system. You can get the filter and special tool you need from most auto parts stores. Let's go to work. First, we need to locate the SCHRADER valve on the fuel rail in the engine compartment. Depress this valve to depressurize the fuel lines so gas will not spray everywhere when we remove the fuel line from the filter. Now we are ready to go under the motorhome where the filter is. This is what things look like before you start. Note the safety clips at the end of the fuel lines where they mate to the filter. Remove these by pushing the clips loose. Your new filter comes with new clips. I prefer the factory issue as they're somewhat sturdier. After you've removed the safety clip, slide the fuel line away from the filter so you've got enough room to insert the tool. And that's where I ran into a problem. The tool I bought is a bit too long, so it's back to the auto parts store. Hope I kept the receipt. Now I am the owner of a whole set of air conditioning and fuel line disconnect tools. The guy at the store says these plastic tools work better than the first one I bought. I wish he had been working the first time I went to the store. Push the tool into the fuel line away from the filter and listen and feel for a click to indicate you've disengaged the locking device from the filter. Once you've disengaged, pull the line away from the filter. At this point, you'll start seeing some fuel draining out. Try to move the fuel line so that it's raised to minimize fuel leakage. I then moved on to removing the fuel line from the inlet side of the filter. Everything that was said earlier applies here too. Here's the old filter, disconnected and ready to come out. Here's a view of the locking device within the fuel lines. Note the teeth. These are springs that lock onto the raised flange of the fuel filter. When you insert the tool to disconnect, you are pressing in on these springs. When you're ready to install the new filter, insert it into the bracket and press the fuel lines onto the new filter. Just as you felt and listened for the click when removing the fuel lines, listen and feel for the click during installation. After you've hooked the fuel lines to the new filter, install the safety clips and you're done. It's that easy.